Hey y'all, it's Trinity, and in this week's video I'm going to be giving you 42 different ideas to put on your fall bucket list. So I might be looking down a little bit because I have my trusty dusty computer with me, and that's what I'm going to be using to read off the list. So yeah, I'm going to have all of the different chapters / sections down below if there's a specific thing that you want to do. I have travel, crafts, food, and then just miscellaneous stuff that didn't really fit into any of those categories. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. So to start, I'm going to be talking about different things you can go to / travel to. So my first idea is to go to a pumpkin patch. Pumpkin patches are just fun to go to. I feel like that's a pretty generic one, but still, I mean, if you haven't thought of it, now you have that idea. Second is to pick apples, so you can go to is it an apple orchard or something like that? You can make apple cider, you can make all different types of stuff with it, or even go bobbing for apples if there's a Halloween event near you or a Thanksgiving event. You can go on a hayride. Hayrides are really fun. You can go stargazing, especially during this time of year. It's really nice, especially while it's still a little bit warm. It's not too cold yet. It's technically speaking, when this is uploaded, I don't know if the official start of fall has come yet. I'll put on screen whether I know now. Stargazing is really nice, and you should do it while it's not freezing cold outside. Next, I have go to a corn maze. Once again, this kind of goes on the hayride. You would kind of have to go to a fair or something to find a corn maze. If you can find one outside of that, good for you, but you'll probably have to go to a fair or something. You can go to a farmer's market. There's a lot of farmer's markets near me, so I don't really have to think too much about this. They're really close. So you can go to a farmer's market, and that's where you can get apples or watermelon or whatever. I don't know if all farmer's markets necessarily sell produce, but you can at least buy something or just check out the stuff, support smaller businesses. And lastly, for this section, I have go to a farm. I like animals, so this seems really fun to me. Even if you don't like animals, just go to a farm or a zoo or something. Interact with them. It's really fun. Also, another one I didn't put on, but kind of goes into it, is you can go to an animal shelter. It's just a nice time to adopt a little pet, to have another thing to be thankful for. So for the crafts section, I have number 1, you can make crafts with leaves outside. I know that, like I said, when I'm uploading this, it's still very early if you live in the part of the world that has autumn as its next season for, September? That's weird. But there's not a lot of time left to 2022, and that's really strange. Halloween is really close, so is Christmas, so is Thanksgiving. Anyways, but if you live on this side, you can go ahead and make some crafts with just leaves outside, or even with dried flowers. You can do that, because grab all the flowers you can while they're still alive, and then you can dry them out yourself to make them look pretty and put them in journals and stuff. Next, I have decorate with all the crafts you'll make. So you can decorate with the crafts from leaves, dried flowers, or even paper crafts. It doesn't have to necessarily be something from outside, but decorate with the things that you make. Next is you can knit a blanket. I love blankets, so this seems really fun. Knit a hat, or you can knit a scarf. A scarf would be really nice, especially, like I said, it's not too cold yet, so go ahead and make the scarf for when it's literally freezing. Next, you can carve a pumpkin. If you went to that pumpkin patch, just carve the pumpkin you already picked. And if you don't like carving pumpkins like me, it's a lot. You can paint pumpkins, and I mean, you don't need expensive stuff since pumpkin is gonna go bad anyways. And then you can buy a ceramic pumpkin that you can use all year or for next year. You can just paint it with acrylic paint. You can just go to Michael's or Walmart or even Target, I think, and go to their dollar section and buy some little Craft Smart paint. Next, you can make a flower arrangement. Like I said, while those flowers are still alive, go ahead and snatch them and dry them, or make a flower arrangement. Put it around your house. Like I said, decorate with the stuff that you make. Next, you can make a DIY Halloween costume, or I guess you could technically buy a Halloween costume. It's a month in advance, so you can never be too early. I know people personally that start planning their Halloween costume in July. So, I mean, it's never too early. I don't really celebrate Halloween, but I mean, if you want to just dress up for fun, why not? Next, I have write a poem. Bring out your inner Edgar Allan Poe. Next, I have write a letter. And when I say this, it can even be a letter that you're not actually going to send, just to someone you wish you would send. Send a letter to someone you actually know, a family member, a friend, pen pal if you have one. Someone you might know on like Instagram that you guys used to like know each other in real life or something. Send them a letter telling them why you're grateful for them or why you love them or that you hate them. I mean, if you want to go that direction, why you're angry and wish they never come into your life. I mean, that's something I would do, but go off, I guess. Next, you can make a bird feeder. Like I said, I love animals, so this seems really fun to me. Bird feeders are awesome, or you can even make a bird house. Like I said, try and do these types of crafts while there's still time, because once winter hits, like I said, if you're on that part of the world that has winter after November, then yeah, go ahead and make a little bird feeder for the birds before they fly away. Next and lastly, for this crafts section, I have make a gratitude journal. I just recently started journaling, and if you saw my last video, you would know that I've been journaling. But yeah, you can make a gratitude journal, or even then, like I just say gratitude just because it's like close to Thanksgiving. But you can make even a Halloween journal if you wanted to do something like that, like a spooky horror themed. You can make a book journal. You could make just a regular journal, like a daily journal. That's what I've been doing. You can write a journal to like your future husband or wife or whatever you feel. Anyways, let's go on to the next section. So for the food section, to start, I have try weird Halloween snacks / candy. And I don't know if they sell these everywhere, but at least where I live, they have these like cereals, like the Count Chocula, the Blueberry. If you've never tried those, at least try one of them. They're awesome. I like the Count Chocula the most. I know there's a lot of people that like the Blueberry and whatever the Frankenstein one is. I don't know about that one. Try those, or you can try like the Halloween Oreos. I think there's Halloween Skittles and or M&M. Go to like Five Below or Dollar Tree or Walmart or Target and just go to their front section and see what they have. Probably Halloween Peeps or something. Try it. It tastes the exact same. It's a gimmick, but I mean that's kind of the point as well. Next, I have baked pumpkin bread. I don't like pumpkin or sweet potato or anything like that, but if you are into that, or even you can make banana bread. Like I like banana bread, so you can make that. You can make a vegan version. You can make a YouTube video like making the pumpkin bread. Next, I have bake a pie. I also don't like pie, but I mean, if that's something you're into, you can make like a key lime pie. I was specifically thinking like apple pie. If you went apple picking, you'd already have the apples. You see how it all ties together? Pie. Next, I have make Halloween cookies. So you can go to, I believe it's Walmart, and they have a section in like their freezer section that just has all these different Halloween cookies and Christmas cookies and sometimes Valentine's cookies, if I remember correctly. But like during the season, they change them out. So now get them while they're still there, because once it gets close to Halloween, they're gonna all be gone. And by the time Halloween's over, they typically have like 2 packs left. Go ahead and grab those and bake them. They only take like 10 minutes and you don't actually have to mix anything. You just pop them into the oven. Next, make candy apples. I like candy apples. Make my teeth hurt a little bit, but cover them in caramel. You can cover them in chocolate. I have try fall Starbucks drinks. This is a kind of basic one too. I feel like everyone's at least tried one, like at least hot chocolate at Starbucks, which low-key tastes like water, but we don't talk about that. Either pumpkin latte, soy pumpkin, something pumpkin latte. When it gets close to Halloween, I feel like there's stuff, it just depends on your taste. Like I said, I don't like pumpkin, not really my thing. Next, you can make pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup, my mom used to make this. Like I said, I don't really like pumpkin, but it's actually not that bad. So if you don't like pumpkin, you know someone else that will actually enjoy it, you can at least try it. It's pretty good. So you can make a Halloween treat, and when I say this, it could be like the Halloween Rice Krispies, where you literally just dip it in chocolate and like add a bat on top of it. Or you can make Halloween cupcakes, like apple cupcakes I've seen are a thing. You can make pumpkin cupcakes. You can make just cinnamon sugar cupcakes, regular cupcakes, or bake a cake that's like happy Halloween. You could have a little party and like get people the cake. But yeah, let's go on to our last section. Last section is other. This is all the stuff that didn't really fit into any of the other categories. So to start, I have buy new books. I've been really getting into reading lately. I have a really long TBR that I really want to get some more books. You could get fall themed books or like Halloween books or Thanksgiving or Christmas if you really want to go that far. I mean, it's really early, but I mean, go off. You could do something like that, or you can just get books that you've been wanting to read for a while now. Think of autumn as your growth season, even though everything else around you is dying. I have buy new fall clothes, and when I say buy, you could actually go in store or you could thrift. And when I say thrift, I just mean in general, because obviously you can buy clothes at a thrift shop, but you can also get accessories. You can get, you can get like lamps, you can get couches, you can get all different types of stuff, so you can go thrifting too. And on top of that, buy fall themed accessories. I kind of already said that, but you can get like the leaves, you can get skulls, you can get pumpkins, whatever. Next, I have do something new to your appearance. Like I said, think of this as your growth season, even though everything else is dying, okay? You can dye your hair, you can chop it all off, you can shave your head if you really want to do that. I mean, or even just try new hairstyles. Like, I've been doing that lately. I'm like seeing, I feel more confident, you know? I'm trying out different things. And there's been certain things I've done that did not work, and I can admit it. There's other things like this hairstyle. I did this in my first video, which you should totally check out. I think this is the right side, maybe it's that side. But anyways, I tried this hairstyle then, and I'm loving it. Although that video was filmed in like summer. Next, I have make a fall Spotify playlist. I know a lot of people, they treat Spotify like their mood board, which honestly same. And make your own fall or autumn, whatever you call it, themed playlist. Do songs that remind you of fall or have fall in the title, or the album covers are like orange or whatever. I like, literally fall is my favorite season. I like winter, but I like winter because of the holidays. On top of that, my birthday is in the season, so I'm a little bit biased, but like, I love fall. Next is have a fall photo shoot. If you're trying to grow your Instagram, you could do this, and then you could just post all the pictures. Or even if you're not trying to grow your Instagram and you just want to take some fun fall pictures, go ahead and do it. No one's stopping you. You can buy some fall candles. I like apple cinnamon ones, pumpkin ones. No, it just goes for every season, but watch fall movies. And once again, like I said, this can be like Thanksgiving, this can be Halloween, this can just be movies that take place in autumn. Like Frozen 2 takes place in autumn, so you can just watch that and call it a fall movie. You can watch Hocus Pocus. I'm pretty sure there's a new one of that. Watch a movie that's coming out in fall. I will say you could also watch a show that's coming out in fall that kind of is the same thing. That new show Wednesday, when that comes out, I'm gonna be the first person to watch that. I'm just saying. They said it comes out fall 2022. I'm watching it. It's probably gonna be so good. Jenna Ortega, I love that woman. Anyways, next I have watch the sunset, and on the other, I guess you could say, is watch the sunrise. I mean, you can do this in every season, but I feel like it's even more special in the beginning of the season, like seeing it. Actually, what I have is enjoy fall while it lasts, because although it's not necessarily the shortest season, it just always feels so short. But maybe it's because I actually enjoy fall. So that about wraps up the video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below any video ideas you have for me, as well as follow my Instagram, link in the description below. And with that, I'll see you all next week. Bye!
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do when you're with